Oh yeah, about to get this started. Oh, okay, there we go. Looking a little rough right now. It's it's almost there. It's about. 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 It's almost. What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? See if it's still Okay, there you go. Orientation is locked. No, it's not. All right, there we go. Okay. Oh my god. it took like so long for me to get to this point. All right. Okay. Good lighting. Earphones. About to put my jewelry on soon because you know that jewelry really do make a man think. Jewelry. I love my jewelry. Hold up. I got I got I got this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. So yeah. Uh yeah, you know what I'm saying? We live. We're live. We're gonna be talking a lot about, you know what I'm saying, society, Babylon. We're gonna be talking a lot about life. We're gonna be talking a lot today, hopefully. I don't know, like I don't wanna say it's a test stream, like I just do wanna say that like a lot has changed in these past few months. A lot has changed. Especially since I last streamed. I think I last streamed like 2 months ago, I think. At the very least, I think I last streamed 2 months ago, and we had like a lot of meaningful talks in that last stream. Like I really liked that last stream that we had there. Oh, it's good. It's good. Hey, you be messing with the channel. You know what I'm saying? Big respects to you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to just like, I don't know. Usually, like the way I don't. I'm not gonna lie. Like even when it comes to my videos and stuff, I don't. I think what I should be doing is having like pre-written topics and stuff like that. Because like I like the way I like the streams to work out is like the way I like it to work out is like, you know what I'm saying, like some people come in here and they got like a question or they got like some sort of like topic of discussion or stuff like that, and then I kind of can go off from there. But like, like maybe I should really, I'm really starting to think about, yeah, with my there's only like one video I've actually written a script for. That was my H3H3 video. I wrote a whole script for that one, and like I liked it. I was really proud of that video, but like I don't know, that video really just was a shift for me. I'm making a lot of more scripted ish videos, and like the reason why is because like, well shit, you know what I'm saying? Like that's just kind of how it is, and yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? We got the room, we got the Doom poster, we got the Shiva Yantra out here. You know what I'm saying? Like sacred geometry. Oh yeah, that's really something I want to talk to people about. I might even make a whole video about that sacred geometry. So like what sacred geometry is like you get deep enough in meditation, you get deep enough in the mind, you get deep enough in your body and your soul and stuff like that. You're gonna start seeing fucking like crazy like geometrical shapes and stuff like that. Like why the heck is my phone, like it shouldn't be going off during lives, like it's weird, like my, you know how like if you keep your screen on for too long, like your phone turns off. It shouldn't be doing that when you're live streaming, but for some reason it is. There we go. I'm doing great. I've been learning a lot. Hold up. What the heck? My orientation is locked. No, it's not. Like I've been learning a lot, like a lot about like life and a lot about like death and a lot about myself and stuff like that. What the heck? See, now it's saying my screen is locked, but it's not. Like my phone is so stupid. Like it's an iPhone 11 too. It should not be doing this kind of stuff, but it is. I digress. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, if there's one thing I don't like, it's vertical recording. Nobody likes vertical recording. Like nobody likes vertical recording. That's like, you know what I'm saying? Like when God wrote the seven deadly sins, he he forgot 7.5, which is vertical recording. You feel me? Like, that's one of the seven deadly sins. He even says that in the Ten Commandments: "Thou shalt not record videos with a vertical screen." You know what I'm saying? Cause now you got all this wasted space here. You got all this here, all this here. If you're a mobile user, this is completely fine. But if you're watching on your computer, which I'm sure most people are, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like I hate vertical recording, but hey, we're gonna make do with this stuff. Now it looks like I'm on Instagram Live. It don't even look like I'm on YouTube Live no more. Like, oh my god, it says my orientation is locked, but it's not. Wait, let's do big brain plays. Ah, big brain plays. Okay. So, okay, there we go. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, sacred geometry. So sacred geometry is okay. So my room, my bedroom here, is full of sacred geometry. So there's that. I got that, and I got that. Looks like a Triforce from Zelda, no? So pretty much in my room, these are, well, those are Hindu sacred geometries, right? So these, I actually seen these things before I even knew about them. So when I first did when I first did psilocybin when I was about 15 years old, I seen your camera's been possessed. Yeah, it's been possessed by fucking Lil Durk. After I made that video on Lil Durk, he came and possessed my YouTube channel. Anyways, what's it called? When you're deep in meditation and stuff, and when you're deep in like your thoughts and stuff like that, eventually you're going to see like crazy shapes, and you're gonna see crazy symbols and stuff like that, stuff you've never seen before, and like, collectively we as a race are trying to decode these what's it called, these shapes and these like figures and stuff like that, and what they mean to us. So all these like shapes around me, like these two, like this one and this one, this is called Triantra. Again, like when I was on shrooms for the first time, I seen this shit. I seen this. I seen something that looks similar to this, and this is just like, this is where like the Triforce from the Legend of Zelda comes from. This comes from the Shiva Yantra. So all of these things are really just super, like, that's where like the hippies, you get all their like trippy design. Those hippies get all those trippy and like swirly designs from. They get it, that little circle, tie dye, that circle tie dye and stuff like that. That circular trippy design, that's called mandala. And like, it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, what they've learned with like the whole, like the messages from the mind and stuff. So the Hindus, what they have translate, their personal translation, because you know how people, all different religions essentially just translate a different message. They, oh, we got this message from here, we're gonna translate it to everybody. That's all a religion is. So Hindus, they translate that, these messages, like these like triangles, all those little like stuff there, that translates to, not fearing death, healing, prosperity, like all this cool stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've really adapted myself to this stuff, and like, it's done a man well. It's done a man well. You know what I'm saying? It's done a man well. Get it? Manuel. Manuel. You ever had somebody named Manuel? You ever just do this when you're bored? Like, I have ADHD, right? So I'm always like moving around things and like doing just stuff with things and stuff like that. But you know what? Like, I'm gradually getting older, and like, gradually as you get older, ADHD doesn't affect you as much. It's more of like, honestly, I don't even think it's real. Like, that's something that me and my older brother talk about all the time. Like, ADHD, I don't even think it's real. I think it's more of a personality trait. You know what I'm saying? Like, more of a personality trait, more of like a behavior. Like, I don't think it's an actual like like, because again, like, as I've gotten older, I've really kind of spaced out of it, and really kind of like trying to carry myself better. Oh my god, bro, this stream killed itself. Good to know my channel is dying. Good to know my channel is dying. last time I was, last time I streamed, last time I streamed, I had like 14 concurrent viewers. Now it's like one. I'm not complaining though. I'm actually not complaining. The reason why I'm not complaining is because like yeah, that is the one thing I have been kind of looking at. Like, okay, my numbers are down. Like you know what I'm saying? Like naturally, like even though I don't really care about numbers, naturally if you're a person, if you're like, hold up, give me a minute. If you're naturally a person who you used to get like 1,000 views like every like a video, and now it's like I feel like some things don't need a diagnosis. Yeah, yeah. Naturally, if you're somebody who gets like 1,000 views every video, and then out of nowhere, you're now barely cracking 100, you're gonna think something's up. You're gonna think, what am I doing? Did I do something wrong? Like, what's happening here? Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But like, naturally it's just a shift that's going on in my channel. It's a shift going on in my content. It's a shift going on. It's most importantly, the most important shift is there's a shift going on in my life. You know what I'm saying? My life is changing dramatically, and that's ultimately why the channel has been weird. Because the channel moves at the pace of my life. You know, so naturally, my life is changing drastically. So if I'm changing drastically, the channel is changing drastically. The channel is just an extent. Essentially, the channel is an extension of me. Essentially, so it's an extension of me, and what I do is like, essentially, you as the viewer are the. I explained this in my "Do you want to be limitless" video. You as the viewer are like the main character. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm just the guy asking questions. I got a whole lot of stuff going on in life. I got a whole lot of spiritual, whole lot of school, whole lot of family stuff, whole lot of relationship stuff going on. And like what I'm able to do is I'm able to condense all of those feelings and try to give one message or one question like, hey, what do you think of this? Or what do you see in this? Or what do you do in this and this and this and this and this? From that point, like that helps create a relationship with the viewers. So I have no idea, bro. Like my initially I was kind of upset about it. I'm like, damn, like I used to get like an average 1,000 views every video. Now I'm only barely getting 100. But now I'm thinking like, wait, but back when I had those like 1,000 views every video, like that was mainly because I was like advertising links for my videos. Like these videos, like now, like my recent ones, for the most part, they're organically grown. You know what I'm saying? Like I've grown them organically. Like I'm not going in the YouTube comments no more. You know what I'm saying? And like posting the links for that. And like that I've received a lot more real love recently. Even though the views are down, the real love has gone up. You know what I'm saying? Like the real love for the videos has gone up. Now like the real, like I'm getting like, I have like genuine supporters of my channel and genuine people who care. And like we're gonna continue to like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's this is the next step. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a whole I hit fucking rock bottom in my life. I'm not gonna lie, I hit rock bottom. So like the way it works is like, okay, I gotta build myself up. First, I had to build myself educationally. I had to get my shit back together in school. I had to really work in school. So that was the first layer, right? I had to do better in school. Then I had to do better in my in my 4D life and my beliefs. Then I had to do better in my relationships. So now that we've gotten all those three established, now we can actually focus on the channel. Finally, we can actually focus on the channel. Finally. So, there's been a drastic change for people who are just joining. I'm just talking about how, the channel and me are kind of the same, but they're kind of not. Like, because the reason why the channel has drastically changed is because I've drastically changed as a person. Like a lot. Like a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot as a person. And like I think like in these next like in the next year. I think by the oh my god, really like I don't know what to do. Like I don't know what to do. Like my due date is in 3 months for this channel. Like in 3 months, I gotta get 1,000 watch time hours in three if I want to get monetized. I don't really care about getting monetized. I'm not gonna lie. Initially, I'm not gonna lie. Initially, like first starting out this channel, that was like a huge goal for me. Like I'm trying to get monetized. I'm trying to get monetized. Blah blah blah. I'm trying to get monetized. But now it's almost like I don't really want to get monetized anymore. Like I have kind of lost all. Not to say I don't want to get money from this. I do want to get money from this passion, but I think a better way to get money is I maybe opening like a Cash App or like oh I was thinking about opening a Robinhood account. So here's the thing, like this is like something I want to do if like people want to just support the channel or fuck with the channel. You know what I'm saying? Like the way I see it like this if you're like if you're into stock trading, if you're into the stock market and stuff like that, like you can like use my affiliate link and stuff like that. You can use my affiliate link and you could get a free stock on Robinhood. You know what I'm saying? If you make a new account on there. And like that's another thing. Like I really want to make content in all directions and stuff like that. So I might make videos on that too, like on trading and crypto and stuff like that. But I gotta get educated on that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really just a whole like it's a whole journey. This channel is a whole journey. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really just my whole it's really just my journey as a human being. You know what I'm saying? Like my journey and my stuff as a human being is just crazy. Like really crazy. But yeah, like this channel stuff is just insane. So hopefully like in the future, because again like I'm hoping soon. Like I keep saying soon, 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 but I'm really hoping soon that. By the way, I don't have school. I don't have school no more because, I mean, until the time being, I'm still going to school, but, you know what I'm saying? A little COVID stuff happened at my school, so now I'm trapped. Now I don't have school for like 10 days. So really, I could spend a lot of this time working on this channel, working on myself and stuff. So when it comes to like what kind of content you guys want to see, I don't know. Like, here's the thing. Like, this is where I kind of effed up. This is where I kind of effed up. Lucky, and yeah, it's kind of lucky. It's a double-edged sword. Um, okay, so this is where I kind of effed up as a YouTuber. Okay, this is actually something that happens to a lot of YouTubers, and where you blow up, you get this initial takeoff off of one topic or one trend, and now that not only has that trend died out, but you just don't want to follow that trend anymore. So now you've kind of just in views, right? For example, like all those Five Nights at Freddy's and all those Pokemon Go channels and stuff like that, they base their whole freaking following on those clickbait Pokemon Go and those clickbait Five Nights at Freddy's videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, racking up like the tens and of the millions of the views. You know what I'm saying? That, hey, if you want that short term success, hey, that's cool for you. But if you want some longevity in your channel, that is a huge detriment. Because now you're going to be seen as that Five Nights at Freddy's channel, or you're going to be seen as that Pokemon Go channel. So a lot of these Five Nights at Freddy's, like Smike, like Risk Rim, like, you probably don't even remember those names, you know what I'm saying? Like, all these old names, like, then you're thinking like, oh my god, like, he made what he blew up off of one topic. When you blow up over the topic over your personality, that's the issue. Especially with like I guess yeah, I guess a more like recent example would be like Fortnite. You know what I'm saying? Because Fortnite used to be huge, like back in like 2018. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of channels like built their whole success off of it. But then as the game died out, or if they just simply didn't want to play the game anymore, their channel died out too. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna, cause I don't really have much pride as a person. I'm not afraid to admit this. A similar thing happened to me. a lot a lot of my traction, a lot of my viewership didn't really come from me. They weren't really going to me. They're really going for the hot topic. The hot topic back in like 2020 was like spirituality. You know what I'm saying? Like I had that whole freaking the problem with the spiritual community video on that whole Von 2 cut video that again I didn't even spam links for that Von 2 cut video. That video grew from the algorithm. The algorithm actually picked that was the only time I think that was probably the only time in YouTube history and where the algorithm actually like smiled upon me. You know what I'm saying? The algorithm doesn't like me for the most part. The algorithm does not like me at all because excuse me, I'm not monetized and the algorithm does not really like channels that aren't monetized because they don't get any financial gain for promoting you. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's all a little the YouTube game is all a little pyramid scheme. You know what I'm saying? The algorithm, here's the thing. The algorithm supports these soulless corporations like these record labels and stuff like that. The algorithm for like here's the thing, like why do you think that Life is Good song has like almost 2 billion views? Do you seriously think that's like a worldwide song? Do you seriously think like bro, that song was like hyped up, that song was like really popular for a month and then people stopped listening to it? How the heck did it get 2 billion views? Well, I'm gonna tell you, it because the YouTube algorithm, I don't know. So this is where all the conspiracy theories come here. We're getting into little conspiracy theories here because I was talking about the war on Babylon, right? We were talking about the war on Babylon, right? So there's a whole conspiracy theory out here that these record labels fund prison systems in America and help fund like what's it called? Just a lot of the shady stuff that goes on in North America. The conspiracy theory is that these record labels fund that stuff, right? And they also help perpetuate it given the content that they glorify, you know, the drugs, the guns, the sex, the money, the degrading women, all that other stuff, right? So that's where really it stems from, that theory stems from, right? And now the supporting detail from that theory is that YouTube blatantly favors these music videos over us. Like they force it down your throat. They make it so it's recommended after every video. Like you could be watching a video that's completely unrelated. You could be listening to an R&B song. You could be listening to like an R&B song or like something else, and then you're gonna get recommended that Life is Good song out of nowhere, right? Like you get recommended that song or it's auto played. They exploited the autoplay feature because most people they play their YouTube on autoplay and stuff like that. So they got that stuff on autoplay, and really, what they're doing is okay. Some people don't care about what video is getting played next. People don't pay attention to what we're playing next. So we're just gonna have this Life is Good song get autoplayed to everybody's computer. And that's how it got to 2 billion views. I mean, it's a pretty good song. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, it's a shit song. It's a pretty good song. And then you have to understand that there's radio play and there's this and that and stuff. And so yeah, there's all that stuff that factors in. And then another thing that really helps boost it is playlisting. You know, that song's on multiple playlists and stuff. And again, like what are the requirements of being on those playlists? You know what I'm saying? Like that's where the whole conspiracy theory goes in, that these record labels are funding like shady stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like really shady stuff. Again, hey, that's a I wanna tell you to do your own research. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what's really motivated me to get back into this YouTube stuff is Rashad Jamal. You know what I'm saying? If you guys don't know who Rashad Jamal is, that guy is like a conscious YouTuber talking about like what goes on in like the world. Well, he talks a little bit about aliens and stuff and like spirituality and stuff. Like I'm still spiritual. You know what I'm saying? I'm when it comes to like spirituality, I'm still spiritual. I meditate. I practice astral projection. Again, like I got whole sacred geometry stuff, sacred geometry right there. Like this journey has actually kept going for me. It kept. I didn't quit after December 21st. It's still going. But the reason why like I don't post about it or make videos about it anymore was real shit. I just ran out of topics. I didn't know. I didn't want to be like okay, because again like I had mass success from that spirituality stuff, right? But you see, I seen in the future that that topic was gonna get boring, and I seen all these other YouTubers like at the time like Ice Cold, Ice Cold JT, Man with Game, uh, Gabe got that glow. Here's the thing. Actually, at the time, back in like I want to say late 2020, Ice Cold JT and Man with Game, we had around the same subscribers. Like I was still at 1K back in, bro. I'm still at 1K now. Like, but I had 1K back in like November, and Ice Cold JT and Man with Game, they had like similar followings, right? So what they did though is they continued with the seed retention and like the no fap videos and like the things, and they also made like Discord servers and stuff like that. Like me, I'm a more visual YouTuber. You know, I'm a lot more visual, and that's not a coincidence. You know what I'm saying? That's not a coincidence. Obviously, those guys like Ice Cold JT and Man with Game, they're trying to be mainstream. You know what I'm saying? Their ultimate goal is to be mainstream YouTubers. Me, I'm underground. This is underground. It's just like music. You know what I'm saying? I want you guys to think of the YouTube game. The YouTube game is eerily similar to the rap game. I want y'all to know that shit. That's why and also the proof of that is that you got these YouTubers becoming rappers. You know, KSI. You know what I mean? Like I guess almost like Rice Gum. And then you got Joji being a singer and stuff. But you know, the YouTuber who's really gotten like the most success so far as being a rapper is DDG. You know what I'm saying? So really, the YouTube game and the rap game, like they operate very similar. They're not the same thing. Let's be honest, they're not the same thing. However, they operate very, very similarly. They operate very close because one needs the other. For nowadays, for music to blow up, what you need is a good visual. And nowadays, for visuals to blow up and for videos to blow up, what you need is a catchy tune, like a good song to it. So these things they kind of come together. And the way the YouTube game works is similar to how the rap game works. So in the rap game you got like your A tier YouTube, you got like your A tier popularities, you got your B tier like your mid tier popularities, and then you got like your underground people. You know what I'm saying? There's an underground. What is Babylon? Babylon is society. You're in Babylon right now. This is Babylon. The second you go out of your house, you are in Babylon. I'm gonna explain that later. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're gonna explain that like really in a second. So let's say with like you got your A-tier rappers, you got your Drake, you got your Future, you got your Kendrick Lamar, right? And you got your B-tier rapper, you got your B-tier rappers, you got let's see, you got what's like a B tier rapper? You got your freaking. I guess. Oh, I mean, would you consider Travis an A tier? I guess we could consider Travis an A tier. So a B tier rapper, I guess, would be like like Little Uzi, Playboy Cardi. Do you know Absol? Yeah. Okay. So Lil Uzi, Playboy Cardi, that'd be like a B tier, right? And a C tier would be like Absol, would be like Schoolboy Q, would be like that kind of stuff. Now a D tier, underground rapper, that would be like Uno the Activist, like Thousand Band Fani, Space Ghost Perp. You know, those people, you don't really hear, you hear about them, but you don't really hear about them. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it is with the conscious community on YouTube. You got your A tiers, you got your Drake and your Kendrick Lamar is Von Two Cut and Spiritual Soul. You know what I'm saying? That's your Drake and your Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? Right off the top, right there. Your Drake and your Kendrick Lamar is those people, right? Now you got your B tier rappers, right? Your B tier rappers are, you know, Gabe got that glow, Ty Spiritual, you know, you got Spiritual Tony, you have what's it called? Infinite Waters. Actually, yeah. You got Infinite Waters and stuff like that. You got Foster. Oh, I guess you could put Foster eBay in A as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a huge list to it, right? So that's like, there's like mainstream and like semi-mainstream when it comes to the conscious community, right? And now you have your underground, right? So you got your underground, and I'm in the underground. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I'm in the underground is not an accident. I'm purposefully underground because of the stuff I talk about. And again, we're talking about Babylon. We're talking about society. You know what I'm saying? So like naturally, like if people are late to the stream, what I was talking about was, you know, the YouTube algorithm has blackballed me. You know what I'm saying? And they favor music videos, and they favor like certain music companies and all the other stuff, because there's a whole theory going around that these record labels fund prisons and these record labels fund shady stuff. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I was just explaining how the view botting and the view systems work. You know, they manipulate the recommendations, they manipulate the auto plays, and again, they manipulate playlistings. So a lot of these it's strange. Like a lot of these artists are these unknown artists are on these playlists getting like hundreds of thousands of views. So like my teacher, she has YouTube Premium. I can't believe she has YouTube Premium, right? She has YouTube Premium, and she was playing some music through the YouTube curated playlist, right? And you know, in one of those songs, so one of the songs that they played, the song had 600,000 views, but 600 likes. Let me tell you, let me paint a picture on why that's impossible. The reason why that's impossible, give me a minute, excuse me, 600,000 views, 600 likes. The reason why that's impossible is because my Pokemon video has 27,000 views but 1,000 likes. It's it's impossible. It's impossible that these people essentially are like, it's weird. Why are these random people who don't get almost any support on their videos getting these YouTube playlistings? What kind of deals are they going through? Who are they working with? Why, like, who are they under? And again, that's where the whole industry plant stuff comes in, where it's like, okay, like they're trying to they're trying to hide their true origins, and they're trying to hide their true come up as an artist and stuff. And then out of nowhere, they're on these big playlists. They're getting played on the radio 24/7, like, and nobody has ever heard of them. Nobody has ever seen their growth as a person. Like, it's weird. I guess the most common example is that the CJ Whoopty guy. That's a very common example. And again, like, it's just a whole bunch of other stuff, like stream farming and like manipulating streams. Like, at this point, it's a common topic, and at this point, at this point like, it's just common knowledge at this point. Like, legit, J. Cole said how many faking their streams getting their plays from machines, and he got a Grammy for saying that. So the man legit got a Grammy for calling out the Grammys. Like, I can't fathom about how ironic that is, that these artists are making music that are against the Grammys and are against corporations, but the corporations are giving them big ups and giving them respect. Like, that's just so funny to me. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like songs like, you know, the song "Born in the USA." That song is supposed to make fun of patriotism, and that song is supposed to make fun of, you know, nationalists. But now it became a nationalist like anthem. You know what I'm saying? Like, songs that originally are supposed to make fun and ridicule people are now getting widely celebrated. You know what I'm saying? And like, I almost think it's like a passive aggressive thing that they do. Like, oh yeah, we're making fun of you, but we're still gonna we like you because, like, I don't know, like, it's like a passive aggressive thing. So when it comes to the war on Babylon, well, hey, the war on Babylon is going on right now. The war on Babylon has been going on for at least 2,000 years. At least 2,000 years. And the war on Babylon is simple. That is simply just society and trying to put you in your lower self. And, well, first of all, the most common way society puts you in your lower self is having you fear death. That is the first one thing. The first thing that they'll have you do is fear death. That's another thing. Second one they'll have you do is they'll have you think that the only way you can find salvation and the only way you can be saved is by going into their religion, their Islam, their Christianity, their other stuff. They will tell you that you cannot find salvation within anywhere else but their belief. That is the second way. The third thing is, now that they've got your mind and your soul in your lower self, now it's time to put your body in your lower self. So now you have a lot of, again, this is old news, this is common news, you know. Now that they've gotten your mind and your soul in your lower self with their beliefs and what they're forcing their beliefs down your throat to, now they're gonna put your body in your lower self. You know, besides just putting fluoride in the water, you know what I'm saying, junk food is just a common thing nowadays. And you can see McDonald's within any 5 kilometers. I got two McDonald's in my city. You know what I'm saying? And they're eerily close together. I got a McDonald's and a Tim Hortons like literally right beside each other. Like, bro, I have two McDonald's, bro. One McDonald's is right here. Okay, one McDonald's is right here, and the other McDonald's is by the Walmart. Like, like that's another thing. That now that they put your mind and your body and your lower self, it's time to put your they remind your soul. It's time to put your body. So there's that. There's, they put radiation in the soil. They put a lot of the radiation in the soil, right? So now, if you even want to grow your food organically, if you want to grow that stuff organically, you're still gonna get a little bit of GMO in it because what they put in the soil. You know what I'm saying? And like, why do you think like you can't like they've made it so you can't even dig to it? Like, here's the thing, like we should have more places where people are like digging houses for themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's very common in the East. People make their own houses by just digging holes. But you can't do that here because of the electricity and the radiation in the ground. You know what I'm saying? It's no longer safe to be in the earth anymore. You know what I'm saying? So now now what they've done is they've put your body and they've put the earth in its lower self, and it's really just, you know what I'm saying, that. And now what they've done is they've given you the illusion of choice. They've given you the illusion of choice. So now they've had all these wildlife funds, and they have all of these like wildlife products. They have these Greta Thunberg people. They have all these climate change activists that claim to be for you, but they're not for you. They're there to make you think that you need them in order to make a difference. You know what I'm saying? Where is that money really going? You know what I'm saying? Millions, hundreds of millions of dollars go to cancer research. And we never really get told where that money goes. We never really get demonstrated on what that research is, where how that research is developed, where that research goes. You know what I'm saying? We never really get like a direct, like, it's our money. It's our money we're giving to them. Do we not have a right for them to tell us how they're budgeting it and how they're using it? It is our money at the end of the day that we're giving to help us, no? And okay, another thing with and they try to tell you that you need them in order to solve these diseases, but there's been so much people throughout history like Dr. Sebi and stuff who have shown that maybe not cured, but through herbs and through healing yourself and stuff like that, it helps you tolerate and it helps you deal with these diseases better, and that's why he got killed, you know. And another thing is this: with these climate change activist places, they're trying to say that you need us and you need to form a coalition with us so we can save the earth. But bro, real shit, yesterday, you know what I did? I got some gloves, I got a mask on, I got a trash bag, and I just cleaned up the neighborhood. I cleaned up a little bit of the neighborhood by myself. You do that a little bit every day. If you don't need to be posting up on social media and joining these stupid social political groups to go clean the earth. You want to clean the earth? You have an opportunity to clean the earth the second you leave your house. There's litter and there's garbage everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And naturally, you know what I'm saying, people are filming shit every day. They got their phones out, they filming stuff every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go out there, you go clean up the earth and stuff, people are gonna start filming you. They're gonna start filming you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start a challenge to do that shit. I'm gonna start a real fucking challenge. You know what I'm saying? The no more talking. No more talking about we need to treat others better or we need to treat the earth better. We need to do that. No, bro, we need to treat the earth better now. We need to treat the earth better right now. We need to treat our own houses better. You know what I'm saying? And also, I found a way. If we could do that, if we could all just clean up the space around us, then naturally the earth would cleaner. And here's the thing: if we could all go outside in our backyards, like if all of us went outside in our backyards, then we could really culminate energy and feel each other and stuff like that, and like understand a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on the planet. So these like groups on the internet, they're trying to tell you that you need them in order to make a change, and that they're gonna help you make the change. But really, they lack transparency on where you're doing, on how they use your donations, and also they don't really solve much of the problem. Like, Not really, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I'm gonna be making a video on that soon, you know what I'm saying? Just saying, like, no more talking, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna. But I don't know. I don't even know if I want to film that. This is where my faith in the universe comes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could film me doing some cool, like what that Von Two Cut guy did. Like, I could film me doing cool stuff and nice things, and then be like, hey, you do that stuff too. But you know what? I have faith in humans. I got faith in society. I think that I predict that, I'm just gonna continue being a good Samaritan. I'm continue to be a good person, and if if I'm gonna go viral off that, it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It's not up to me. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll go viral if it needs to go viral. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna film myself doing it. I'm not gonna do any of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I need to be filmed doing it, then people will film me. You know what I'm saying? The people will film me. I'm not gonna make myself go viral anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have the people choose, like, really what it is. And I think that's where it really starts. It really starts from cleaning the space around you and cleaning, like, the things around you, right? Because these people are being overly dramatic. Like, we gotta impact the world. We gotta do the world this, the world that, the world, the world, the world, the world, the world. But see, this is stupid because the world is always gonna be dumb. The world is always going to be selfish. The world is always going to destroy the earth. The world is always going to be selfish. The world's always going to do this stuff. You know what I'm saying? But the way you impact the world is you don't be a part of the problem. You don't, you know what I'm saying? Like there's no point in telling people, "Oh, don't do this, don't do that." Because at the end of the day, like, you can't stop them. You can't stop nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because again, like, with how much people that protest climate change, with how much people that protest, like, global warming, right? You would think there would be more people who go outside and get trash bags and clean up their parks. No? Why is it that, like, everybody in my high school or everybody in my neighborhood is always posting about this climate change shit, right? But every time I'm in the park, I see garbage and recycling everywhere, and people just look at it, like, expecting God to do something about it. Like, what? Huh? Like, people be posting so much about solving the problem. You want to solve the problem? Problem's right in front of your face. Problem's right there. If you're looking for a problem, problem's right there. Same thing with homelessness. People think that you gotta go all over the third world or you gotta go to Africa or stuff to go help out the homeless. Nah, you wanna go help out the homeless, you go 2 blocks down your street. You know what I'm saying? You go 2 blocks down your street. You wanna help with abuse victims and assault victims, you go 2 blocks down your street. You go 2 blocks down your street. This solution is only in the real world, right? And that's the biggest war on Babylon, is the illusion of freedom. The illusion that you're a leader. But how can you be a leader when you're still following someone else? Same thing with the music stuff. Like, I'm okay with showing off, like, if you want to show off your body, if you want to show off this and that, hey, that's fine. But don't claim you're a fucking leader. You're just following a trend. You're not no leader. Leader? Be honest with yourself. If you never seen those rappers doing that stuff, if you never seen those rappers drinking that syrup, if you never seen those rappers shaking their booties, if you never seen those rappers do it, would you do it? How would you be if you never seen them do that? You can do anything you want, but just be transparent and understand that you're not a freaking leader. You're you're another follower. You're just another follower. The only reason why people think that they're a leader is just because they're not following who they originally followed. Like, oh, I'm not following who I originally followed anymore, therefore I'm a leader. No, just because you're following someone else doesn't mean that you're a leader. It means you're following someone else. Like, that's what it means. You're just following someone else. Like, so that's the biggest way Babylon has waged a war on you. They want to tell you that they're all about individuality. They're all about thinking for yourself. They're all about coming to your conclusions. But when you say, hey, yo, fuck your group, I'm going to think for myself, they start to lampoon you. That's when your ass going to get canceled. Getting canceled by them. You know what I'm saying? You're getting canceled by the same people who said that they let you have your opinion. They let you They let you march to the beat of your own drum. Nah, B. Nah, B. Nah, B. You know what I'm saying? Nah, B. Focus on the stuff around you. And then if you focus on the stuff around you, then you can gradually open it up. So now that you've cleaned the neighborhood around you, you know what I'm saying? Go to the next street. And then go to the next street. And then go to the next, create a dopamine reward system in your brain for just doing good shit. I'm saying clean up that street, clean up the next street, clean up the next street, clean up the next street. Make it like a video game. Make it like a video game. And then eventually people go notice that. They gonna see that. They be like, damn, well shit. I do all this. They do all this talking about making a change in the world, but they don't do much action. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. This is the new war. This is the new tactic that Babylon has used upon us. The mouth. This yap 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 yap. So this is where the chakras actually kind of come into play. Because here's the thing. If you are too open in one point of your life, if you're too open in one aspect, it closes out other things to align you as a person. So these people, their throat chakras are way too open. Change, 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 solution, solution, solution. Things that aren't even another thing is a lot of the things they're talking about aren't even solutions in the first place. And I wish I could tell you guys, I wish I could go in specifics on what these groups are and what they're doing. But bro, I gotta move cautiously. Even though I'm an underground YouTuber, I gotta move cautiously. I'm a college student. I do have a job. There is certain people who I cannot specifically say their names because they have a lot of power in our society. And if one of their lackeys, if one of their followers sees that I disagree with them and I'm against them, they're gonna call up my college, they're gonna call up my boss, they're gonna say, this guy said something racist or he said something homophobic when I never said anything like that at all. I just disagreed with your group. I never said anything like that at all. It's I know how to play this game. I know how to play. But here's the thing though. Here's the thing though. It don't matter what the name is. Your name could be this, your name could be that, your name could be the other. But your groups, these social political groups, operate the same way that they've always been for the past 2,000 years. For the past 2,000 years, this evil has stayed the same. So I don't even have to say the name of it. I just say what the energy is, what they do, and you know what it is. You know who it is. You know exactly who it is. But I'm going to let the people speak for me. When I say that these groups want to create conversation and then only focus on one aspect of the problem. So they have this huge iceberg. They have this huge iceberg of problems. You have this. You have this. You have problems with families, problems with taxes, problems with this, that, and the other, problems with diseases, problems with all these other stuff, internal problems, right? But here's the thing: they have all these internal problems in the iceberg, right? But then they only focus on one external problem. Like, oh, look at this one external problem. Like, yes, yes, there is one external problem that's affecting this person or this thing, right? There is one external problem. But if we want to create a conversation, then we have to also look at the other problems too. You know what I'm saying? Why are we only looking at this one problem? You know what I'm saying? When people have testified that this isn't the only detriment to us, you know? Why are we only looking at 10% of the problem and saying we're focusing on 100%, you know? And more so, why are we saying that we're creating a conversation and then we try to address the rest of the problem and then these people, they cop it out that, oh, you're just being racist or you're just being this or you're just a bigot and stuff, when really we're trying to solve the rest of the problem. We're trying to have the conversation that you want to have, right? But then you understand they never wanted to have a conversation in the first place. They want a one-sided conversation. The conversation has always been one-sided, you know? Recently, like, I was posting on these subreddits, you know what I'm saying? I was posting a lot on these social political subreddits on what the real solution is on, and also just how their solution isn't necessarily true, and their moderators didn't let me post it on their subreddit. So much for wanting a conversation. Like, so much for wanting a conversation. They don't want a conversation. They want their conversation. The conversation is one-sided, my friend. The conversation will always be one-sided. You know what they say? It's the classic phrase, bro. The revolution shall not be televised. It shall not be. You know what I'm saying? The real solution to the problem, I don't understand. We arbitrarily say that the media is no good. But then we then trust the media with certain news and certain stuff, and we trust the media with solutions. No, we already know, but the revolution will not be televised. So why do people think that if you're gonna find a solution, if you're gonna find a change to society, you're gonna find it on Instagram, that you're gonna find it on Twitter, that you're gonna find it on the news? Haven't you learned already? Haven't your ancestors already told you that the revolution shall not be televised? You know what I'm saying? You might as well just trust history that they teach you in school then about us then, if that's really what it is. If you want to trust the media about what the solution to the problem is, and on their one-sided, clearly one-sided conversation, you might as well believe the history in the schools that they teach you too. Because the revolution shall not be televised. So stop looking at the media, stop looking in a place that already doesn't want a solution. Because if there was a solution, then there would be no business for them. Social media thrives off of problems. Social media thrives off of problems. Problems is ultimately why people are on social media. Problems. And having the illusion that they can solve it. And they're in this endless battle of solutions, 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 but it's the same solution. And there's only so much that one solution for one part of the problem can do. Because you got one part of the problem done, but hey, let's look at the rest of it now. It's that equivalent to the SpongeBob meme, where like SpongeBob and Patrick, they're surrounded by a burning city, and they say, "We did it, Patrick. We saved the city. We did it, guys. We solved like a fraction of the problem. Let's pack it up now. We've done so good for the community. We have done so good for our people. We've solved a fraction of the problem." And you didn't even solve it, because everything that the government did as a solution was all performative, and they never really cared in the first place. So, a a you can't expect the people who don't care about us to care. You cannot expect people who don't care about us to care. That's the one thing. And second of all, you cannot expect people with a one-sided narrative to have a conversation with you. You can't expect. It's clear. Again, I don't even gotta say the name. You know exactly who I'm talking about. It's clear that the conversation is one-sided. It's very clear at this point. All you have to do is go within. Look at these conscious YouTubers like Rashad Jamal. Look at all these people, and understand that they're giving the full problem, the full solution, the full problem. And think like, wait, why don't they ever talk about that? Because they never wanted a conversation. They want a one-sided conversation. Because if we actually solve these problems, then these social political groups will no longer get money. These apps will no longer get money. You know? They give you the illusion that these apps aren't rich because it's free. You know what I'm saying? That's where they give you illusion, because it's free. It's free. How could I be giving my money away? It's free, right? It's free. You know, your Instagram is free. Your Twitter is free. Your YouTube is free. How could we ever, how could I ever be a customer of something that's free? You know what I'm saying? There's always a payment for something. Nothing in life is free. Nothing in life is free. So when you when you join these apps, you know what your cost is? Your cost is the truth. Your cost is reality. Your cost is the solution to the problem. Now, what's happening is now you can only speak on the conversations that they want you to have. There are some hidden gems on social media. You have your Rashad Jamals. You have your I mean, if you want to consider me cool, you have people like me. You have people like that. But look what they do to us. Look what they do. So spreading the message through social media is not viable because they is blackballing me out of nowhere. Videos used to get even when I wasn't promoting my videos no more. Videos were getting 300, 400 views, and out of nowhere, barely cracking 100. Again, my channel could just be dying, or YouTube don't like me. Could be both. You never know. Could be both. You know what I'm saying? Could be both. But why did Young Pharaoh get deleted? Why is Rashad Jamal getting all of his videos removed? Why? Why? Because they're actually solving the problem. A healed patient is a lost customer. That's one thing I said in my Stop Talking About Twitter video. A healed patient is a lost customer. Once you understand it, you gotta go out your house, out here, off your phone, to solve the problems that they be talking about on social media. Then you ain't gonna be giving them money no more. And then you understood that you were giving them money this whole time. That those likes, those comments, those shares, that is currency. Because here's the thing. This is how capitalism works. Corporations can bend the rules to the government. If a corporation, if a big corporation wants to decide, hey, hello, if a big corporation wants to decide that they can get paid from simply just getting likes and comments and shares, the government will allow them to do that because that is how capitalism works. The corporations and the rich and all the leaders, they get to bend the rules. They get to bend how they get money. They get to bend how they can earn it. They bend what they can do. They don't pay taxes. They don't do any of that. They bend the rules because, you know why? Because this land runs on money. This continent runs on money. So they bend the rules because if they don't get what they want, they withdraw themselves, and now the country has no more money. And now the countries can no longer pay their debt. But who are they paying this debt to? There is always these memes that we owe this money to aliens or some shit like that. But who do we really owe this debt to? And now why of all of a sudden have we decided to reset it? And that's why people think that this pandemic is fake. I think this when it comes to this pandemic, I got no idea. I got no idea. I follow the rules. You know what I'm saying? I follow the rules. You're not gonna see me like these I wear my mask. I keep my social distance. I do all that stuff. I'm a good Samaritan. You know what I'm saying? But I raise an eyebrow to everything. And it's kind of crazy how this thing came in just in time and when we were going to have another economic recession. Strange coincidence. And now because of this pandemic, in order for us to to prevent the second Great Depression, we went and said, "Oh, well, we're resetting the world debt." Okay, but here's the thing: who made that decision? So either two things are happening here, my friends. I want y'all to listen to this. So if we all collectively agree that we're gonna reset the world debt, that gives only two possibilities. That means only the major countries in the world get to advocate for the entire world, or all the countries are united and all the wars that go between them are fake. So both sides aren't good. Both possibilities aren't good. The only way we could ever collectively decide to reset the world debt is, again, all the major countries just overruled everybody and said, no, we as the major countries are going to decide for everyone, and that's it. So there's that part, which is, I guess, a little bit more realistic. But the more, I want to say, philosophical belief and the more like religious belief is that all of these countries are all friends with each other, and they all love each other, and they all care for each other, and all these wars are fake. These wars are made for us. They're made to oppress us. They don't actually hate each other. They hate us. That's why they spread all that racism, that tribalism, that this and that. People say Donald Trump is a racist, but Donald Trump is hanging out with Arabian princes and hanging out with all these people of color. He puts up a front. He fakes being a racist. He fakes all that shit he says is fake. It's fake stuff that causes real hatred. The issue isn't what these politicians say. The issue is the people believing the stuff that they say. Because if people thought for themselves, they would not care. They're all buddy-buddy at the end of the day. They're all friends at the end of the day. You really think that all these world leaders are in cahoots with each other? No. What they're in cahoots of is how are they gonna put us in our lower self? How are they gonna get rid of us quicker? How are they gonna get us to hate each other so we could give them money? Confusion and hatred is the best way to give someone money. Confusion and hatred is how capitalism thrives. Capitalism thrives off confusion, hatred, and codependency. That's why they have all these wars, this tribalism, all this other stuff. They just do that. They don't actually hate each other. They hate us. They hate us. And this is common knowledge. This is common knowledge, you know? War is when the young and stupid get manipulated by the old and bitter. That's a very common theme. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. There's a contradiction in that too. Because the issue is not war. The issue is we're going to war for the wrong thing. Because you can't tell me the solution is peace either. You can't tell me the solution is peace. How can the solution be peace when these people don't want peace? How can you have peace with somebody who doesn't believe in it? How are you going to convince an atheist that God exists if his faith and his belief is set in stone, just like how your faith in God and your belief in God is set in stone? How can you create peace with somebody who doesn't want it? This is the war on Babylon. The issue was never that we were fighting. The issue was we were fighting the wrong people. Because nobody can tell me the issue to all of these factions, all of these religions fighting each other. You're not going to tell me that the solution is them all hugging each other and singing Kumbaya. No. World War Three is spiritual. World War Two never ended, bro. World War Two never ended. They never ended. Niggas talking about World War Three. Man's talking about World War Three. We still in World War Two. By the way, I don't know if you can tell, but I am Afro-Indian. You know what I'm saying? So I do get nervous when I say certain swear words because people think, "Can you say that?" And I'll be like, "Yes, boy. Yes, boy." Anyways, World War Two never ended, my G. Never ended. We're still in World War Two, my friend. We're still in World War Two. But now, it's liberals versus conservatives. But now, it's I can't say the group name, but you know who it is. Now it's blank versus blank. Now it's blank versus blank. It's red versus blue. It's men versus women. All because of pride. And they're not going to hug each other and say, let's love each other, let's say kumbaya. No, 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 no. That's not how this works. The solution is we understand that we all have a common enemy. When in the Aliens versus Predator movie, right? Do you think the humans went to the Predator and say, we love you so much? No. How did the humans make peace with the Predator? By understanding that even though they don't like each other, they have a common enemy, which is the alien. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Simple as that. So once we understand that I might not like you for your political views, I may not align with your beliefs, let's stop denying this. Let's stop denying this. Let's stop denying that there are people who we don't align with. Let's stop denying that there are people who we don't resonate with. Let's stop denying that there's people who we just don't understand and don't want to understand. Let's stop denying this. Let's stop denying that there's some people who we just won't ever change our minds on. Let's stop denying this. And let's start accepting that instead of us getting rid of our differences, what we can do is we should acknowledge our difference, put them aside, focus on the enemy that's causing us to be broke and causing us to be in our lower self, and then once we do that, then maybe we'll try to have a decent conversation about it. About whatever the fuck, whatever, would it be God or gender or sex or these things are minimal problems. People are getting shot and killed in the Middle East, and we're having wars in the comment sections over gender and drugs and religion. You're lucky you don't have to worry about someone busting through your door. You're lucky you don't have to worry about your ceiling falling in on you. You're lucky you don't have to worry about somebody throwing a grenade through your window. You're lucky that you get to sit in your room while you have a useless argument on the internet. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how factual you think your perspective is. They're not going to accept it. Because they think their perspective is just as factual as yours. And just like how you don't disregard their source material to be factual, they don't regard your source material to be factual either. So what is the point? There is no point. Because the whole fight wasn't real to begin with, and it was only made so you guys can fight each other and give the elites money. Because after all those comments, you guys fought each other in the YouTube comments, you guys fought each other in the YouTube tweets, you guys generated over 30 tweets, and all those 30 tweets that you guys generated gave all those soulless corporations that both y'all hate hundreds of dollars. So who really won in the end? Who did? Because it definitely wasn't you. And it definitely wasn't the person against you. Arguments are only supposed to happen so you can understand where that person is coming from. Very rarely do arguments only happen to prove or to think that your point is better. When was that ever a thing? I don't ever argue to people to win. When was this a thing? I never argue to people to win. Because first of all, what am I winning? And second of all, even if my perspective is true, they're not going to accept it anyways. You should only ever have a discussion with somebody so you can simply just explain to them how you operate and where you're coming from. That should only be what it is. So once we understand that, and once we know where people come from and where people stand, we need to have people wake up and understand. Okay, you stand here, fine, fine. You want to stand here, fine. You want to stand here, fine. You want to stand here, fine. Okay, well, obviously we butt heads to each other, but who is making this situation between us worse? Probably the people up there who making it worse. Cause hey, if we gonna argue with each other, we could at least argue in $1 million mansions. Why we gotta argue with each other working at minimum wage? If we're gonna argue with each other, could we at least argue with the world being in, with the rest of the world having their opinions on us, the rest of the world having a conversation? I seen this meme. I actually kind of like this meme. And why is it in all of these action movies and all of these movies they say, "Oh my God, the world's under the attack," and the world's just America. The world's it's having, and it's just America. That shit, bro. That's the truth. Because they're forcing American politics. Now I'm from Canada. They're forcing this American politics all over the world, and they're saying that this is world problems. You know, all those people starving, all those people in the Middle East. Oh no, that's not the problem. The problem is social engineering that goes on in the North America. The issue is people saying things offensive, people saying things I don't like. That's a huge detriment to us. Or is it just a huge detriment to you and your tribe? Because that's what they all are. They're tribes. They're not groups. They're not communities. They're tribes or religions. A religion is four things. I said this in my a love letter to the viewer. A religion is four things. A religion is an answer to something. It's a coping mechanism. It's a comfort zone. And it's a sense of identity. Have this criteria, and you will understand that every community, every group is a religion. And that is why the people there do not change their minds. And that is why the people there have one-sided conversations. Because it is a religion. They are not like you. And they are not for the same cause as you. They're not. No matter what they label it as. They have their own belief system. And they have their own source material that they regard over others. Just like how a Christian will regard the Bible over everybody else's other source materials. Just like how a Muslim will regard the Quran over every other source material. Similarly, they shall do the same thing, and their God, of course, being the whatever the conversation is on social media. That is their God. The enchantress Medea. It operates just like a religion. It is a religion. But you can't say that to them because they'll get all pissy. They'll say you're this phobic, you're this ist, you're this ism. But it's abundantly clear that they're a religion. Because if they weren't a religion, then they would have just disregarded your opinion. They'd be like, okay, I respect your opinion. But if you go and tell them and say, your group and your community is a religion, they're going to get all pissy and mad at you, unironically proving your point to them. See what I mean? They don't want to solve the problem. Because if they did want to solve the problem, then they would look at themselves in the mirror and they would understand how much of a hypocrite they're being. And it's not that they don't know that they're hypocrites. They know that they're being hypocritical. And they know that they're bullshitting. However, they never intended to change in the first place, and they never intended to create a conversation in the first place. Therefore, they are not going to change in behavior or attitude because they're sent here for a reason. So now the whole conspiracy theory is they're agents or it's because of their race. So that's why I kind of disagree with spirituality. There is a lot of racism in spirituality. There is a lot of it in this is where I kind of have to cut ties with Rashad Jamal because there is a lot of oh my god sorry, there's a lot of racism in spirituality that like the way it goes is that they're trying to say that each race is significant to how you think and how you feel, and this race thinks like this and this race thinks like this and this race is this and blah 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 blah. And this race is created in a lab, and it's like, isn't this how we got into our situation in the first place? Isn't this how we got into our problems in the first place? Wasn't these beliefs about our races being different kind of aliens, like, wasn't this kind of how we got into our situations in the first place? People want to tell me I'm not human because I'm half Dravidian. I'm part animal because I'm half Dravidian. Okay? Is that significant to us? Even if that was true? I can't stand racism in our spiritual community, man. The things people say to me too, like when during that whole September video. So back in September, you guys remember back in September they had that whole December 21st scare, right? So back in September, like everybody was fearing December 21st, and I was one of the first people to say it's fake, and that nothing's gonna happen. And you know what? I got a lot of threats because of my race. They said, you're not black, so you're gonna die on December 21st. You're not one of us. Like you're not a god like us because you're half brown. And I'm thinking like, what? How are people who are gonna say that your body isn't significant to your soul then gonna say that your race is significant to who you are? The soul is limitless, my friend. The spirit is limitless. The consciousness is limitless. It's not limited to a race. There's so much racism in spirituality. So much of it. So don't think it's just one side that's bullshitting, okay? Both sides got some bull. I'm going all out today. I'm going all out today. We're not just calling out this side. We're calling out this one too. Because why else did you think I stopped labeling myself as a spiritual YouTuber? Talking about this race has no souls. What? What? And even then, how is that relevant? How is that gonna solve anything? And okay, let's say your utopia come true and people accept that stupid critical race theory. What next? Like, how is that ever gonna? We're still fighting each other. How is that gonna solve anything? It's not gonna solve anything. It just causes more tribalism. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if you think that theory is true or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, the issue is it's like it don't matter. Like, This body, this body is only significant to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? Your body is a spaceship. Your body is a spaceship. That's another reason. That's another reason why how we've been programmed. You know, they got you out of your mind because they got you out of your body. They got you out of your mind because they got you out of your body. Yeah, this body at the end of the day is just a sack of meat and it's not really that significant to myself. However, however, it is the thing that launches my mind into the astral plane, into space. So here's the thing. Think of your body as a spaceship. You do not want to be feeding your spaceship bad fuel. You know? You don't want to be feeding it bad fuel. Because at the end of the day, it has to launch you into space. Yeah, once you're launched into space, once you're in the astral, once you're in space, yeah, your body no longer matters because you're in the astral. You know what I'm saying? Your body no longer matters. However, you do need it though in order to even get to that position in the first place. You gotta start taking care of yourself more. You gotta start watching your diet. Don't just watch. So I was talking about how you gotta watch how you feed your brain. You gotta watch how you feed your body too. You know what I'm saying? Get that black seed oil. Get all those herbs. You know what I'm saying? And also, one thing that's also very significant is breath work. Breath work very significant as well. If you guys do push-ups with a full lungs of breath, like, like, oh, my phone's dying. Guys, hold your lungs, right? Full of breath. Do some push-ups. Doing that will reduce inflammation in your body. Now, exhale. Now have an empty lungs of breath. Now, if you hold your breath full, with empty lungs and do push-ups, that will reset your nervous system. They don't teach you that in school. Now, take 3 deep breaths, right? Now, now, hold your lungs full of breath. Now slowly stretch your body back, and where blood flow is blocked, and try to flex your body out. Now, what will happen is because you're holding your lungs full of breath, it's easier for blood to flow through your body, and your brain is gonna go crazy. Your brain's gonna release a shit ton of adrenaline, a shit ton of dopamine. Hey, if you get to my point, when you do stretches, your brain might start releasing DMT when you start stretching. You know what I'm saying? It's all about practicing. Yeah, it goes deep, my friend. It goes deep, you know? So this body that you have, it's yeah, and astral wise, in the astral plane wise, it's not relevant. But when it comes to getting there though, it is quite relevant. Hopefully we all brush our teeth with non-fluoride toothpaste. Yes, yes. Non-fluoride toothpaste. Yes. That is the thing that's here's the thing. You see the roof of your mouth here? See the roof of your mouth? That is blocking. That is the straight. That is the 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 tunnel to your pineal gland, which is all the way here. It starts from here, right? So I want y'all guys to do this stuff like that. Do this because doing that it helps. You're using the enzymes from your saliva. This is science here. You're using the enzymes from your saliva and using the acids from your saliva to burn down inflammation. Again, this is not a substitute for brushing your teeth. Okay, this is not a substitute for fucking still brush your dirty ass teeth. You know what I'm saying? Still do that, but throughout the day, spread the enzymes across your teeth and your mouth to burn away inflammation in your roof. Because again, once you have the roof of your mouth be alkaline, it becomes easier to access this thing right here, which is what you need. You need this to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? People think it's here. That's the physical version. That's the mental version. That's what you gotta imagine. You gotta imagine that your third eye is here, right? You gotta imagine that. But you know when your teachers say they got eyes at the back of their head, what they're talking about is their intuition, fueled by their pineal gland, which is all the way here. And your pineal gland also produces serotonin. What do they put in antidepressants? Serotonin. So, a lot of the chemical aspect of depression come from a lack of serotonin. And that lack of serotonin comes from the blocking of the pineal gland due to all the dirty food that people eat and also because that their body is out of shape. This is facts. Also, serotonin is what helps you sleep. Yeah, you gotta decalcify that pineal gland. You know what I'm saying? Again, so much herbs, so much spices, all this other stuff. Do your own research. Do your own research. You know what I'm saying? Sea moss, search up sea moss, black seed oil. You know, I'd be talking about the black seed oil. Sea moss, boron, black seed oil, ashwagandha. Um, let's see. There's a lot of other spices to help with. Pineal gland regulates so many things in your body. Please decalcify. Yes, yes. This is because again, that is the physical war on Babylon. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, right? So you got the mindset to fight. You got the warrior spirit now. You got the warrior spirit to fight the system. But every warrior needs a suit of armor. You need a suit of armor. You know what I'm saying? You got to get your suit of armor out. You know what I'm saying? You got to have your body on 10. You have to have your body on 10. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to always be on your pivot. You know what I'm saying? People are going to start gang stuff. I can't be high in public no more, y'all. I can't be high in public no more, y'all. Because, dog, one time I was high in public, you know what I'm saying? I was high walking home. You know what I'm saying? You know, I seen a bunch of, it was a stop sign, right? There was a car stopped at a stop sign, right? Right? But the thing is, the car wasn't going. He was just waiting there at the stop sign. I couldn't even see him because his windows were tinted. But he was literally on my soul. He was just sitting at that stop sign, just waiting there. Like, what the fuck are you looking at? You looking at me, bro? Oh, hell no. I know you ain't looking at me. But here's the thing. I was lacking. I was high. I was out of shape. And I wasn't confident in myself. So that shook me up. I went the other way. But if he see me now, hey, I got this on me. Everything can be cured with herbs. You just need to do that research. Yes, 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 yes. But if you see me now, I'm taking care of myself. Got a good suit of armor. I got my suit of armor. I got my mind right. You know what I'm saying? I got my body right. He came up to me now. If I seen that car, I'd be like, "What's good? What's good?" I ain't afraid of y'all no more. Gang stalkers right outside my house. I ain't scared of them. They're right outside my house. They ass right. Hey, I know the rules. All I gotta do is just not directly say their names. That's why I don't be saying these social political group names and this stuff like that. I don't gotta say their names because again, like I said earlier in the live stream, I don't have to say your name because y'all have been the same evil, the same Babylon, the same stuff that's putting us in lower self for the past 2,000 years. I've seen your videos from the start. You came a long way. Oh, hey, much love, bro. Okay. Is that Mansoor? Is that Mansoor? King Manny. That sounds like my friend Mansoor. anyways, like that'd be pretty cool if that was him. Uh, anyways, still growing. Yep, we still growing. We're gonna continue growing until like forever. Even when my body leaves, we're still gonna be growing. Even when I leave, you know what I'm saying? Like what? Alhamdulillah, you know what I'm saying? When the Most High tells me it's time to go home, I'm still gonna be growing. You know what I'm saying? Cause what do you think I'm gonna be doing when I go home? Still growing. Anyways, so for the past 2,000 years, it's been the same evil and it's been the same deceivers. So I don't have to say the names. I don't gotta say no names. Because 2,000 years ago, they called themselves this. 2,000, like 1,500 years ago, they called themselves this. 1,000 years ago, they called themselves this. You did? Bro, nah. You don't know me, but I watch all your vids. I'm just quiet. True? Um, 3,000, 1,000 years ago, they called themselves this. 500 years ago, they called themselves this. 400 years ago, the issue called themselves this. 300 years ago, they called themselves this. 200 years ago, they called themselves this. 100 years ago, they called themselves the Nazis. And now, in this society, they call themselves, you already know. You know what I'm saying? If you do your research, you already know who they are. You already know. You already know who it is. You already know. You already know. I don't gotta say no names. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to say no names. You know who they are. You see them in the streets. You see people in your school posting about them. You see people in your school saying, if you don't talk about our topic, you're complicit with the issue. You see people say, your silence is betrayal. Okay, okay then. Hey, my silence is betrayal. But here's the thing. How can you be betrayed by someone who was never on your side? Betrayed? I was never on your side. How can I betray you if I was never on your side? Talking about betrayal. Betrayal in what? You ever thought we were on the same side? I was never on the same side. Thoughts on Cam B quitting YouTube? I have no idea who that is. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm so out of the loop with this YouTube stuff. But yeah, you people in your school and people in your grade and people in your family saying talk about this or you're betraying us, go to them and say, I can't betray you because I was never on your side. I never heard of you. I was never with you. I was never for you. I will never be you. I will never be of you. You gotta hit them with that shit, bro. Gotta hit them with it. Like that famous Dex song. Hit them with it. Hit them with it. I'll be running up a check. You hear me? You feel me? You hear me? Gotta hit them with it. Hit them with that. Hit them with that. Hit them with that apolitical. Hit them with that going within. Hit them with that knowledge. Hit them with that seeing the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's what it's about. And everybody else wants to say, oh, we see the bigger picture. We see the bigger picture. We have a song called The Bigger Picture. But it's like, okay, so you all want to say you got the bigger picture. Shoot. What? Shoot a hoop shot, Kobe. Oh, wait. Oh, you guys see that? Oh, yo, you guys see that? Yo, you can try to. No, the angle is so weird. The angle is so weird. Here, y'all. Here. I'm doing this for the culture, okay? Let's do this for the culture, okay? Do this oh my God. Let's do this for the culture, okay? This for the culture. Oh my God, Kobe, I'm letting Kobe down, man. No. There we go. I don't know if I caught that in 4K or not, but hey, I did it. Believe a man when I say I did it, okay? Just like how you believe T-Pain when he said he fucked a mermaid, okay? It's just like that. Okay, buddies. What y'all gotta know? Hey, let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, I want y'all to know that the comments are delayed with the video. So like you guys are commenting on like I see your comments on stuff that happened like YouTube need to focus all your chi into your you need to focus all the chi into the bomb. Oh yeah, boy. My bracelet fell. Bro, that shit real, bro. That shit real. You know what I'm saying? You guys gotta keep that straight posture. Again, hold your breath. Stretch your body out. Get the blood flowing everywhere. Be more flexible. Eventually, you're gonna do shit like this, bro. I know y'all can't do this. I know y'all can't do this. Look, I know you can't do this. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all can't do this, bro. There's levels to this stuff, bro. Your body is legit a spaceship. You feel me? Your body is a spaceship. You gotta learn how to do crazy stuff, okay? Because that is why did the Shaolin monks always be why do you think the Shaolin monks always be doing crazy stuff? You know what I'm saying? Why do you think they be punching through brick and stuff like that? Because they be the main warriors. You feel me? So you gotta be able to do stuff like this. Hold up. You gotta be able to do stuff like this. Okay? And you have to be able to do stuff like this. You have to be able to do stuff like this as well. Because this gets the blood flowing through your body. It's not just stupid poses. It's also the stuff in your body where you gotta do this. Like hold up. You gotta do the bridges. Like you gotta start doing stuff like that. Get your blood flowing through your body. Get all that shit flowing through your body. You feel me? Like shit works. Live chat. You know, how to break dance. You know what I'm saying? That's probably that probably gonna be your. Hold up. Bruh. Oh my god. My phone has failed me again. You know the breakdance. That probably gonna be your way of attacking people. You know what I'm saying? Focus on that means like when you search up some martial arts. You know what I'm saying? If you're good at breakdancing, you're good for rhythm. You're gonna be good at MMA. You'll be good at UFC. You know what I'm saying? That got a lot to do with movement. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Gotta get it out. Gotta get it out. You know what I'm saying? It's war out here. You know what I'm saying? This is the war on Babylon. You know what I'm saying? This really do be the war on Babylon. He do know how to break dance though. He do know how to break dance. Give it up, y'all. Give it up for the mans in the chat, okay? Give it up for my homies in the chat, okay? Oh my god. They're still saying that my screen is blocked. Oh my god. They're not letting me. It's not letting me go into. See, this is what I'm saying, bro. They are looking at me, bro. Like, they are looking at me. Like, they're not letting me go into landscape mode again. It's an iPhone 11. There's no way that my phone's broken. Or old. By the way, no, I'm not rich. I'm not. I got that off of a data plan, okay? I don't want y'all thinking that Ken is a rich boy or something. I'm not rich. At all. I don't even get paid from this YouTube stuff, bro. Again, I'm gonna start probably opening some stuff up for support from YouTubers and stuff like that. Maybe like I don't think a Patreon would be good. I think a PayPal would be pretty cool. I do have a PayPal account. So you know what I'm saying? So yeah, the way it works is like, yo, like this shit is deep, bro. This shit is deep. But yeah, I went on It's been 100 minutes. You feel me? It's been 100 minutes, and we out here. You know what I'm saying? That was a good stream. You know what I'm saying? Again, like that was a really good stream. You know, like hopefully we'll go back to the glory days of this channel. You know what I'm saying? And where I'll have like maybe 14 concurrent viewers and stuff. That was the glory days. Those were the good old days. You know what I'm saying? It'll happen again. Eagle Ken will rise again. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, that's really for the most part. You know, that's the main discussion done. That is the main discussion done. You know what I'm saying? Like, now we're just in overtime. You know what I'm saying? We're just in overtime now. You know what I'm saying? We reached the 100 minute mark. We in overtime. You know what I'm saying? So, ooh, that's my house phone. We in overtime now. If you guys weren't tuned into the beginning of the stream, I was talking about this stuff, sacred geometry. Y'all need to get y'all need to keep tools. Y'all need to keep stuff to remind you about the bigger picture. You get stuff like this. I got this right here. This helps you with your fear of death. You know what I'm saying? Keep stuff like this, because this is stuff that you see within your brain. And our ancestors remember, they do their research. They have a good memory. They remember the stuff. Again, like I was talking to people, like when I was on shrooms for the first time, I seen this. On my soul, I seen this in my brain. I've never heard of this before. I didn't even know what this was, but I seen this in my brain. So our ancestors were getting trippy. Our ancestors were in the mind of stuff, and they seen this stuff, and they were good enough to remember it and to draw it down. So now you don't need to do drugs. You don't need to do any of that stuff. You know what I mean? What you're gonna see ultimately when you do it is this. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's good that you gotta research stuff like this. It's just keeping the pattern. You know what I'm saying? It's called this. Hold up, I can't type it in the chat. It's called Sri Yantra, SRIYANTRA. Sri Yantra. You know what I'm saying? This is also a Sri Yantra. This is a Shiva Yantra. I'm saying Shiva is the god is the Hindu god. Well, I don't like to say we're god. I won't say like being. Shiva is the being of dance. He's also the being of cannabis, bro. When you look at pictures of Shiva, bro, that guy looks stoned as hell. He like this. He like. Wait, how do you do it? Like, he'd be like, my man Shiva looks so stoned, bro. I love that guy. You know what I'm saying? He about cool as hell. You know what I'm saying? Really cool guy. I love Shiva. You know what I'm saying? I give my adorations to him, you know? He's cool. Those deities, those ancient deities are supposed to represent you. They're you. You know what I'm saying? Like Shiva, Ganesh, even go to ancient Egyptian mythology like Ra, Jeb, Set, Anubis. All of these beings are representing points within your mind. They're points within the mind, you know? They're you. You know what I'm saying? They're a reflection of you. Parts in you. Crazy, right? Points within the mind. Yeah. Y'all gotta just keep good stuff around you. You know what I'm saying? Because again, just like what Rashad Jamal said, the second you're out your room, the second you go out of your room, there's people attacking your energy instantly. The second you go out your room, you're already, because again, it's war out here. You know what I'm saying? People want to say this life stuff is sweet. This life stuff is sweet. This life stuff is sweet when you put the bullshit aside. You know? Second you go out that house, it's war. The second you go out into the neighborhood, that's the jungle. Saying they weren't lying in that Empire State Mine song. They said New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. But you think they were capping when they said concrete jungles? Nah. The outside is the concrete jungle. That is the jungle for us. So naturally, if you're going to see animals, you're going to see predators, you're going to see these people. You know what I'm saying? And you can't expect the law, you can't expect society to save you from them. You cannot expect the court of public opinion to save you from them either. You got to be able to save yourself. And you got to be able to give yourself justice. If somebody does you wrong, you got to go up to that person and say, you did me wrong. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to do that. You can't leave it up to the court of a public opinion because it's unreliable. It's shaky. Too shaky, actually. People think this stuff's sweet. They've fallen for the government's lies when they say that hey, it's a sweet world out here. Hey, it do be sweet out here, but at the end of the day, there's a silent war that's going on. It's silent, but there is a war that goes on outside this house. It is war out there. You know what I'm saying? As peaceful as I am, as peaceful as I try to be, I've had enough experience and I've had enough realizations to know that we are in silent war with each other. Again, you already know who's against each other. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get looked at weird because you're male. You're gonna get looked at weird because you're female. You're just gonna get regarded as just one of these people, you know? You're gonna be disregarded just because of how you look. It's that tribalism. It's that tribalism. You hear me? It's that real tribalism. You hear me? You already know. Big 47. Oh, wait. Can somebody leave a like on the live stream so we can reach 47? Actually, no, I'm going to do it myself. I don't think I left a like on my own stream. Quick, before the fourth viewer goes away. They said that? They said that, Mom? They said that? They said that? Okay. Oh no, I'll have to get tested again tomorrow. That's okay. Okay, ready, guys? You guys heard that? That's crazy. Okay. I'm determined, bro. I'm determined. You guys like Lil Yachty? I like Lil Yachty. You guys like Lil Yachty? Bruh, you heard that? It's me. Bro, the fourth viewer left. Ain't that a bitch? Damn, that's sad. That's sad, bro. We went out sad. Just be active for the algorithm, eh? We active out here. We're rich in positivity. Yeah, we gotta be rich in that positivity. Be active for the algorithm. Yeah. Yeah, the algorithm. I don't even know if the algorithm still likes me though. Like, algorithm does not like me at all. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Hey, 100 minutes though? 100 minutes. 100 minutes. You know what I'm saying? 100 minutes. Hey, this is a good stream. You know what I'm saying? I like the stream. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though there are only 2 people watching now, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a good stream, eh? It's a good stream. You know what I'm saying? And there's still people joining here, so I'm saying like that's crazy. Oh. I look like a completely different person in the sun, don't I? I know. Okay. Yeah. Y'all ready? Thank you so much, y'all, for joining the stream. You feel me? Yo, hey man, I'm so sad. You know what I'm saying? Because there's two people left, and I want to leave at zero. You know what I'm saying? I want to leave at zero. But hey, you know what I'm saying? There really ain't much left for me to say, and there really ain't much left energy for me. You know what I'm saying? I got some stuff to do. I got some homework. I got some meditations to do. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of stuff to do. I will show you guys this one thing though. I will show you guys one more thing though before I leave. You know what I'm saying? I will show you guys this one thing. Y'all know what that is. Ooh, I look very handsome today. I shaved yesterday, that's why. Oh no, I did the light skin face. Here's the thing. Y'all hear that? Hold up. Okay, this is like the last thing that I will show to you guys. Okay, so one of the things that they're, hey, bruh, to the two people watching, shout out to you. Okay, the last thing I actually forgot to mention this. Um, the last way that that the Babylon that the elites attack us through is frequency. Frequencies is how they attack us through with the music, and this is common knowledge. You know, 430 people have understood to listen to their music in 432 hertz. But here's the thing, though, 432 hertz isn't the only good frequency. There are other things called planetary frequencies. Ooh, cool, right? Planetary frequency. So recently, you know, I like the planet Neptune a lot. I have been listening to this Neptune frequency, right? So you guys can check this channel out called Sublimeware Studio. You know what I'm saying? Check that stuff out. So whatever whatever um whatever planet y'all resonate with, there's planetary frequencies for all of them. You know what I'm saying? You like the sun, you want more solar power, you want that masculinity, you want that power, you know what I'm saying? You got the sun frequency. You got the, I'm not sponsored by them, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want that intellect, that communication more, you need that you like that you like that Mercury stuff, you got that Mercury frequency, you know what I'm saying? Uh, if you need love, if you need affection more and stuff, you want more love, you get that Venus frequency right here, you like Venus. Um, if you're looking for like strength, if you're looking for like growth and muscle and stuff like that, you get that Mars frequency. You feel me? If you're looking for philosophy, if you're looking for virtues and generosity, like Jupiter, you got that Jupiter frequency. If you're looking for karmatic debt and overcoming karma and all that stuff, you got that Saturn frequency. Again, what I'm doing right now, because I want to become, you know, so it's like they become famous. I don't even just want to become famous. I just want to heal other people, help other people, and have higher aspirations. Listen to that Neptune frequency. If you want to be more individual, if you want to get rid of social dogma, look at that Uranus frequency. Now, if you want to get hidden powers, you want some subconscious mind stuff, okay, you gotta listen to that Pluto frequency. Now, from that point on, you know what I'm saying? Listen to this stuff frequently, the frequencies frequently, because one of the ways that these elites like, and one of the ways that the oppressors like convince you of crazy shit is the frequencies. So that I will lay that off here. You know what I'm saying? I spent nothing but facts, 114 minutes strong. You know what I'm saying? Thank you everybody for tuning into the live. I love y'all. Peace out, okay? We're gonna do one meditation to close that stuff off. Alright? Gonna do one meditation to close that off. Don't worry, I have a shirt under here. Okay? I have a shirt under here. You know what I'm saying? What you thought that was? What you thought that was? Goodbye, y'all. See you later. Nothing. There's nothing that's happening. The live stream's over, Angel Dust. We were talking about. Don't worry, we saved it. What you missed? You missed the whole stream. You missed the whole stream, Angel. Come on, man. Don't worry. Don't worry. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you a brief summary. I'll give you a brief summary here because I do like you. You are my friend. Okay. We talked about social media. We talked about food, putting you in your lower self. We talked about a lot of stuff. We talked about the programming, the war, the tribalism. Talked about racism. We talked about sexism. We talked about a lot of that stuff. I'm saying we talked about how it ain't sweet out here, and we really in the end game. You know, just right now I was talking to people about frequencies and what frequencies you can listen to. I was listening to this Neptune, beautiful Neptune frequency right here. Telling people about stretching yourself out, stretching your body out, working out more. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of stuff. We were talking about so much stuff. You hear me? So much stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't worry. Don't worry, you know what I'm saying? This live will be saved. You can read back on it, you can look back on it and stuff like that. I get it, it's not as exciting if I do think stuff is more exciting if you're watching it live because it's like that satisfaction of like, you know what I mean? The red bar keeps going and going and going. You know what I'm saying? Like it is more satisfying to look at it live. But hey, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was alive. You know what I'm saying? You already know you're woke. You know what I'm saying? I don't use the word woke because that word is kind of tainted by the Matrix. But hey, we're aware. We're conscious. We're aware of what's going on to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what to do. I know what to do. We know what to do. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Oh my God, another person joined. Oh my God. Hey, bruh. He is aware. Bro, my mans are still joining. You know what I'm saying? Mans are still joining. Hey, fine by me. Fine by me. You know what I'm saying? All love to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm super happy. You know what I'm saying? Super happy that even though the stream's over, mans are still joining. So, hey, bro. Hope y'all can join. Bye-bye. Hope y'all can join the stream next time, okay? Peace out.